Hi, welcome to Muzzle First. So today I thought we would take a closer look at my AR pistol and we would go through my experience with it and my thoughts on it real quick. So the first thing let's just punch this thing apart real quick. I want to show you the parts on the inside. All right. The upper on this I bought pre-assembled, minus the red dot, of course. This is the Palmetto State Armory's Marauder upper. It comes with their own flash can. They designed that. It works very well at keeping the flash in front of you. It doesn't let the flash come up. It does a lousy job at any kind of control for recoil, but it's really not that bad. All right, let you get a closer look at that. Of course, I did put the red dot on there myself, and I do like the fact that it comes with the dust cover and the reflector there. Let's take a look at the bolt and charging handle. All right, let's do the bolt first. It's a little dirty, but this bolt is from Palmetto State Armory. It's one of them that I bought on a clearance sale sometime last year. I don't remember when it was. It may have been a Black Friday deal. They had them for about 60 bucks, and I bought a few. It's always good to have spare parts, but it turned out I was doing a couple more builds anyway. It is the full M16 cut on that. Like I said, it's dirty, it's oily, but I use frog lube on these. So it does smell good, but it is dirty. Alright, charging handle. Charging handle is a BCM gunfighter. This is just the medium. I did not get the extended, and I also did not get an ambidextrous for it. I just got a standard charging handle. Alright, BCM gunfighter. I don't remember where I picked that up at, actually. This buffer tube assembly is from CMMG. I want to say I bought that at Midway. I'm not positive about that. And I want to show you real quick, if I can get this to come out of here. I want to show you the buffer tube in this. I've had a couple questions about what weight of buffer I'm using in here. And I'm not positive what the exact weight is on this. This is the buffer that came with the buffer tube assembly from CMMG. It came with the spring and the buffer. Alright, and I just used it because it was for a pistol. However, if you look on their website, as for weights, I don't have a scale to weigh this. I have a scale to weigh people. It doesn't weigh anything this small. And I have a scale to weigh powder for reloading. It doesn't weigh anything this big. So, my powder scale only goes to, I think, 750 grain, which is about 1.7 ounce, something like that. And this is somewhere between 3 and 5 ounces. That's the standard weight for them. I think this actually might be a 9mm buffer tube, a 9mm buffer. The reason I say that is when you look on CMMG's website, they give you no specifications for weight. What they do, though, is they show you the actual buffer itself. And all of their buffers seem to be silver in color, except for the 9mm version. And that one shows to be black, some kind of a material, a black material. So it's possible this might be the 9mm buffer from CMMG. Not positive. It's whatever came with that kit, and they're not real specific. They just specify it as a AR pistol buffer assembly. So as for weight, if it is the 9mm version, I found references online that it's about 5 ounces. Like I said, I don't know for sure because I can't weigh it. Trigger mechanism. This is a lower parts kit that I purchased from Palmetto. It should all be just mil-spec parts. I will say I am rather impressed with how smooth the trigger is. It's a rather stiff trigger. It is by no means, you know, any kind of a precision trigger here. It is stiff, but it's smooth, and I like that. It's actually more smooth than the trigger on my Colt. I've been wanting to stone the trigger on my Colt, and I just haven't brought myself to do it yet. likewise, you can see it is also dirty. All right. Once again, the buffer tube assemblies from CMMG, and these are available everywhere. You can get them from their website. You can find them online at most of the stores. What else haven't I talked about? The red dot. The red dot is from Primary Arms. This is their AMD, their advanced micro dot. Something like 50,000 hour battery life, 2 MOA dot. For the cost, these are about 170 bucks. Right now they're on sale for about 170 bucks. This one was not on sale for 170 bucks. Anyway, $169.99. You can buy them on Amazon with free shipping if you've got Prime, and they work great. If you don't want to dish out for an aim point, you can't afford to pay for an aim point, these are a great alternative. Just like the there's another brand out there, can't think of the name of it at the moment, but great value. But all right, so that's the components. Let's talk real quick about ammo. I've only fired 3 different types of ammunition through this. All right, the least of which is the 5.56. I think I put 100 rounds of 5.56 through it. Don't quote me on that. So these are the 3 different types of ammo I've shot through. All American Eagle. So the 5.56 is the standard XM193. I have them, and 2 different types of 223. So American Eagle 223, AE223K, and AE223M. I don't know what the differences are in those. The muzzle velocity specs are the same. So that's it. So that's the three kinds of ammo I put through. I will tell you the packages are different. Inside of this one, they actually give you a plastic liner that they come in, or a plastic carrier that the ammo comes in, which is kind of cool. All right, let's go for accuracy. Let's talk about accuracy real quick. So I tried it at 50 and 100 yards, and I did a 4-round group, which was these 4 holes here that are covered up. That was my first 4-round group with this gun. I came back into 2 more 4-round groups on this one, but I did not mark which one was which. So there's 8 holes. That was 2 4-round groups, but I didn't mark them because it wasn't, at that point it was almost irrelevant. I did a 4-round group over here, which are the 4 holes that are covered. That one, that one, that one, and that one. Make sure I'm still on camera there. And then I put 20 rounds on top of that, just for the heck of it. The cool thing is, all 20 rounds are on paper. Once again, that's at 50 yards, and that was with 223. This one also was with 223. 50 yards, 20 rounds, and they're all on paper, which is really cool. This one I got a little faster, but I was also using some of the 5.56. That's 20 rounds, and I've got about, what's that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Looks like I only got about 50% on that. So, but like I said, I was firing a little faster on that one too. 100 yards. 100 yards is a little bit of a different story. I did get my 4-round group on paper. All right, so I've got, that's 1, 2, 3, and 4 right there. All right, that's 100. That was my first 4-round group at 100 yards. Then I put 20 rounds on paper at 100 yards, and this is a standard like 12 by 12. I think it's a 12 by 12 target. At 100 yards, I got 15 out of 20. I'll scoot that back a little bit so you can see it. There's 15 holes in that paper, so I got 15 out of 20 at 100 yards. Not bad. It's accurate enough at 100 yards to do what you would need it to do. For a man-sized target, I wouldn't stand out there unless somebody shoot at me with it. That would be a mistake. But it is not super accurate at 100 yards. At 50 yards, it's not super accurate, but it's plenty accurate enough for what this pistol would be used for. And emphasis there on pistol, because this is a pistol. So, my thoughts. I'm very glad I bought this upper. If I had it to do over again, I would buy this upper again. Right now, this upper is on sale at at Palmetto State Armory for $199 delivered. And You really can't beat that. It is a nice looking upper. It fits the hand good. You can do attachments on this. I might actually do a light on it because this would be great for the car or for the home. But like I said, $199 delivered to your door. You don't have to go through a FFL for that because it is an upper. Complete with forward assist and everything. I do not plan on putting sights on this. I think it'd be kind of silly. I'm going to stick with the red dot. Now, I am trying to do a Form 1 on this. As a pistol, this red dot works great where it's at. That low, because you can hold it up higher, especially if you're going to hold the buffer tube to your cheek. It works great right there. Once, if I do get my Form 1 back for this and I convert it to a rifle, I will put I'll put a riser on that, because at that point the plane's you're gonna drop it down a little bit to put it on your shoulder, and that's gonna put the red dot a little too low for you. So I will raise it at that point. But as a pistol, I'm just gonna leave the red dot where it's at. It's very usable where it's at. It's functional. It works, and it's not too far out of the way. That's it. Close-up look at it. If everybody likes flybys or not, I don't know. If you've got any questions about any of the components, let me know. Like I said, the bolt, I don't know the quality of the bolt. That is just from Palmetto, the bolt group. Works great. I've not had a problem with their bolt carrier groups. BCM. This is the first time I've ever used a BCM charging handle, and it works fine. It's great. It's a great charging handle. The buffer tube assembly, the only thing I don't like about this buffer tube assembly is that you can't lock it in place. You have to rely on just it being tightened against the surface, and after you're shooting for a while, it will tend to work itself loose. So you constantly have to tighten it just a little bit. Other than that, no problems with it. I would buy it again, but I think there are probably better options out there for pistols. But I tend to watch sales, and I buy stuff when I find it on sale. That's it. Oh, these little tools here for punching the pins through on these are great for the takedown pins. If you don't have one, I'll put a link down below where you can go buy one. I want to say I got this on Amazon. I'll have to look up where I got it from. But these are great, and they were only a couple bucks. Alright, this has been Muzzle First. If you've got any questions about anything here, let me know. There's an area below the video where you can post your comments, suggestions, whatever. You can send me an email at muzzlefirst@gmail.com, or you can visit my website, www.muzzlefirst.com. Like the video, subscribe, and share. I'd greatly appreciate it. Thank you, and you have a great day.